Hey YouTubies, how's it going? Alright, tonight I am going to be having some white cheddar Cheez-Its, some OJ, as I tell my horror story of what happened at the park. Oh, screw it. Neighbor's going to be mowing for a little while, so I apologize. It's better than them yelling and cussing at each other like they usually do. So, anywho, don't you start crowing. Anywho, we're telling about my horror story at the park. To me, it's a horror story. It's probably a week or two ago, I think it was, before our anniversary. Anthony and I decided to go to the park that we went to on our anniversary, or for our anniversary celebration dinner meal. Sun's trying to go down on me. And I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what caused it, but oh my God, I got so sick. I think it was food poisoning, but I don't know what don't know what I'd had. All I had that day was chocolate milk and Pepsi. And all of a sudden I came down really sick. I mean, like, so I went into, you know, the restroom at the park. Those are horrible. Oh my goodness, these are all crushed. What did Mom do? We have a little crush fest? Jeez. Look at this. Like, well, okay, part of them are crushed, part of them are not. But anywho, the restrooms at parks are horrible. And when you're sick, and I apologize if this is a little bit TMI, but when you don't know if it's gonna, which end it's gonna come out of, it's even worse. I got so sick while there and in the restroom that I can't believe I'm going to admit this. I was actually tempted to lay down on the floor in the public park restroom, the concrete in there. You know how filthy those things are? Those restrooms? That's how sick I was. If I was actually tempted to lay down on that, it's like, oh, I didn't, mind you. That's how sick I was. It's bad enough when you get sick at home. Oh my God, it's even worse when you get sick out in public, in a place like that even. Like, oh. So yeah, Anthony was beginning to wonder what happened to me. He was beginning to wonder if he's going to have to come in and check on me. And start yelling at each other again. The neighbors. Anyway, oh, smell the grass. Grass fumes. Oh, hope I don't start sneezing. But I've gotten. Don't you start crowing. Don't. No. Don't. No. Crazy bird. But yeah, God, I'm all kinds of distracted tonight. Jeez. I apologize. It's bad enough when you get sick at home, but at least at home, you have your creature comforts. So, you have your own bathroom. You can lay down your own bed. All that kind of stuff. When you're in a public restroom, gross one at that. because you don't know what germs are all around. There's like, ooh. I don't even want to think of what germs are. Don't get me started on that. And the bugs in there, in the restroom, there were spiders. I think I seen a lizard, but I'm not for sure. And then, when you're sitting on the toilet, and when you have food poisoning, it makes you lightheaded, makes you sweat, makes you dizzy. I thought I was actually going to pass out, to be honest. And I didn't want to pass out in there. Of all places. At one point, there's a railing on the side. I actually had my arm out and put my head down like this, and I didn't even want to touch the railing. I'm like, oh. I'll admit, that restroom was not quite as bad as public restrooms I've been to before. Those outdoor porta potty things. Those things are nasty. Oh, those things make you want to take a shower immediately as soon as you get out of there. But I'll admit that the restroom at the park last week, or what it was, as well as all the porta potties I've ever been to in my life, have never been as bad as my Aunt Kathleen's, my great aunt. As her outhouse when I was a kid. Oh my God, that thing was so gross. She lived way out in the boonies, and they didn't have an actual indoor plumbing and all that kind of stuff. They had an actual outhouse. That thing was the grossest thing I have ever been in. There were spiders, there were spider webs, ticks, flies, wasps, bees, lizards, toads, snakes, everything you can imagine, literally. Well, okay, maybe not literally, but all those things in the outhouse. And it stunk so bad. I mean, they did not keep it, granted, it was an outhouse, but they did not even remotely keep it clean. And, God, this is going to sound gross, but back then, when I was a kid, they didn't even have toilet paper in their outhouse. You had to use, a Sears catalog. You had to rip the pages out of the Sears catalog and do the deed. So, I can also say that the restroom at the park, it wasn't that bad, but still, it brought back so many memories of that outhouse. That thing was horrible. Okay, that was weird. I could have swore the porch just vibrated, like, must have been the freezer? Oh, my first thought was earthquake. It's like, no way, we're in Missouri. Although we do have earthquakes occasionally, I guess. No. Ah. Neighbors mowing was like, it's so hot in the house. But yeah. I don't know how long I was in that public restroom at the park. Probably at least a half hour, if not more. Oh. The only good thing about that restroom was they actually had hand sanitizer for when you get ready to leave, or to clean your hands with. They didn't have even running water in that thing, but at least they had hand sanitizer. Have any of you ever experienced anything like that where you gotten sick? Maybe not at a public park restaurant, but a restaurant, but where you've gotten sick when you're out someplace? What was your experience? Was it a horror story also? For me, it was a horror story. Ugh. I hope I never get sick out in public like that again. For reals. And that's the worst part. I honestly don't know what made me sick. Because you stay over there. I don't know if it was a buzzard or if it was a hawk. I think it might have been a buzzard. Anyway. But at the same time, I don't know. All I know is I was so glad when I finally got to feeling better. It took me quite a while. I was able to get out of that horrible bathroom within like a half hour, but I still wasn't feeling good for probably half the day. Crazy rooster. Surprised he's not started crowing. Yeah, you. So anywho, I admit, and this is hard to admit, but the last time I gotten food poisoning, I knew what I got food poisoning from that time. It was when we went to a Mexican restaurant here over in Sedalia, and I got horrible food poisoning from there. And at least I was home for that time, but I got so sick and I thought I was going to pass out. I actually laid down in the bathroom, and this is when we had Snuggles, and we still, my cat, and her cat pen was in the bathroom. And because I was so sick, I actually laid down on the floor next to the cat pan. Didn't want to, but I figured if I didn't, I was actually going to pass out for real. That was horrible. Thankfully, I had just cleaned the cat pan like an hour or so before, so it wasn't, at least it was clean, but still, the point of, I was laying next to a cat pan. Oh my God. If I wasn't sick already, that made me even sicker. Oh. I could not believe I actually want to lay down in that bathroom though, at the park. It's disgusting. I don't even like to going to those restrooms in general, let alone I'm sick. If I could, I'd prefer not to ever get sick again. Preferably not in public either. I'm going to be sneezing later, I bet. But it's so nice out here. Beautiful. Anthony's sound asleep, so I figured I'd let him sleep. He's in a lot of pain, more than usual. Some days he does okay, and other days he's in massive pain. Really good. I don't know how in the world they got so crushed, but it still tastes good. I feel like I'm eating crumbs. how crumbly. I love watching my chickens do the scratch and peck thing. It's kind of cute. Eagles. What? Eagle slash Pretty Boy. His name was Eagle, and we started calling him Pretty Boy, the rooster. He's over there scratching and pecking and trying to find little stuff for the hens. I guess the person that contacted me about buying all of our chickens, hasn't contacted my parents as of yet. I hope the deal's there. So I guess we got them for a little while longer. I hate to get rid of them, but at the same time I think it's the best thing. But at the same time, I'll admit I am kind of excited about not having the chickens and being able to maybe, hopefully, making some improvements in the backyard. Maybe get some grass and and moss down. It's so shady here, so we don't get much grass. We got a little bit, but not much. But maybe start working on planting some plants and all that kind of stuff. Do a little bit of landscaping. I would love to do if I had the energy and the money to do it. Like that's ever going to happen. Because I would love to landscape it sort of a Japanese themed. That'd be kind of cool. I love that kind of theme in backyards and stuff. You know, a koi pond and the little Japanese statues and stuff like that. But whether that happens or not, I don't know. I'll be happy just to get something green down on the ground, so just dirt, which is just mud when it rains. Worst part is it's so rocky here, and when it rains, it just unearths even more of those rocks. Pretty boy. Pretty boy. Mocha. Mocha chocolate. Mocha. What? Anywho, my foot's starting to go to sleep here. Ow! Crap. But yeah, let me know if you guys have ever had any horror stories, you know, in public restrooms, in, you know, restaurants, stores, parks, anything like that, or even at home. Anywho, I think I'm gonna scoot for now. Gosh, it's so nice out here. I wish we had a screen-in porch. I could actually sleep out here. This would be so nice. There's just a slight cool breeze coming through. Oh, feels amazing. So, anywho, I'm gonna scoot. If you're all new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Check out the links down below. Let me know about your horror stories, and we will catch you again later. Bye bye.